This video was brought to you by Better Planner, Kempower, Marcus Bil and Stormberg. Yo, what's up? We are now at Circle K Furuset, and behind me here you see the ID4 GTX, and today I'm going to do 1000 kilometer challenge. So as usual, I prepare the car. I had to wash it a little bit. I prepare it. We have 99%, not 100, but that's close enough. You see here. And we're gonna start at 10, so you better hurry. So today we will finally take the Swedish route. So I can show you later, but I have to get ready. Yes, man, I'm getting pumped for it. It's just 309. Okay. But let's prepare, and then we start at 10. Yes. Alright, we are now at the Swedish border. We just passed across the bridge, and look, no border control. You can just go right in Sweden. Okay, välkommen hem! We are now at the first charging stop, and this place is called Speckeret. No, it's a running joke. So, man, am I glad to be back here. So you see, we have a gas station, Circle K, nice weather today, a little bit windy, but around 20 degrees Celsius. Ioniq chargers. I came here with 20%, and I calculated I need 40%. So we literally just have a really quick pit stop. I don't have time to eat here even. I went to the restroom at the gas station. I did a quick clean of the windscreen, only around the area where the camera is. They don't have the cleaning stuff. It was dry, the bucket was dry. So let me show you that. We are now, well, I can show you here, I guess. It's kind of weird looking through this one. You see that we are getting 116 kilowatts. We are almost at 40%. I calculated I'll only need to spend 30% with a 10% margin. So the battery is nice and hot, 36 degrees. And the next stop will be Varberg. You guys remember Varberg? Oh yeah, good old Varberg. So wait, map. Oh no, map. Okay, you see we are here. We have the drive through Gothenburg, where it's going to be semi-slow anyway, and the consumption will be semi-low. So we have been getting pretty nice low consumption today. There's the next one, Varberg. So it's only 107 kilometers away, but you see, this is the real deal. That I know there are some other chargers, like I could drive a little bit further maybe, and then stop somewhere here, I know Kungal maybe, but I'm not too familiar with those chargers. And remember that Volkswagen people, they will be getting good deals on Ioniq here. So they will probably just stick with Ioniq, and that means that we might not always get the most optimal charging stops, like now. So it's kind of weird. We have to stop here just for 5 minutes, or 8 minutes now. So it will be around 10 minutes by the time we leave. Then we go to Varberg. So yeah, so far pretty good consumption. Yeah. Alright, second charging stop. We're now at Varberg again. Hello. Finally, I'm back in Varberg. I haven't been here in a long time. So, well, kids, they are kids, you know. So right now, I wanted to show you guys a supercharger. There's a supercharger and new chargers over there somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I don't have time. I have a weird parking now because when I came here, there was an e-tron parked here. So the only way for me to plug in was to stay like this. Yeah, but anyway, let me show you. There's one thing I've really been missing. Well, except for the area. I used to come here a lot, do my 1,000 kilometer challenge. But the good news is that from now on, I will come back here and do the 1,000 kilometer challenges. And I have to go through the hassle with the border. But we will, okay, I'm running out of time. Let me show you. Oh, double sausage penetration. I've been missing this one. Oh yeah. Let's see. Man. Garlic sauce and ketchup. Okay, we're back on the move, and as usual, I charged a little bit too much because I had to eat, and actually not done eating. I have to eat while driving now. But we are now in the 120 kilometers per hour zone, and this is something oh, that's a Norwegian car. This is something we don't have in Norway. The highest speed limit in Norway as of today is 110 kilometers per hour. So here we can really rack up the kilometers. I have more than enough juice in case I need to burn more for some reason. So that's fine, no problem. Now we go to the end point, which is Helsingborg. And then we turn around and go back again. Oh. So far though, I barely had time to stop and do stuff. The charging stop has been really stressful for me. Oh damn, this stretch here is 7 kilometers long. We just have to we just happen to get stuck behind the slowest driver ever also. So 7, that's actually 14 kilometers total. Oh, which is not it's like an irregularity. So I think I have to do the math. Going at only 70 kilometers per hour versus 120, you actually lose quite a lot of time here for 14 minutes. I think you can subtract almost 5 minutes because of this, especially now that we're driving so slow. We're driving at 65 kilometers per hour. What the heck? Yeah, okay, I'll do the math. I'll figure out if we need to subtract something. Because why do I subtract this? You say, well, this is part of the game, right? No, it isn't, because I've been traveling on this stretch a lot, and this is this is the first time I see the road on the other side here being closed. Yeah, so it's fair to subtract the time here. We are getting close to, well, actually I don't know what this place is called, but we've been driving for 1 hour on this leg, and you see that we have 255 watt-hour per kilometer average consumption. And it's quite windy over here today. We get lots of wind from the west, so and I've been riding on some of the tailwind, so it means that I have to expect 300 consumption on the return. Oh, look at this. Wow, quite windy. This is untapped resource. Oh, look at that free energy that needs to be harvested. This is it, the turnaround point, Helsingborg. And we just happen to have 3 ID4s right now. You see here, the other one over there is wrapped. That's not original color, but at least the 2 ones over here is wrapped. But the red one here is called King's Red. is only for the GTX. So what a sight. We just have to wait for the fossil to pass first. Yeah, so one charger is kaput. I think it's that one over there. Wait, do we have only 4 chargers? Oh, okay. I guess I was lucky that... wait a minute. That one is done. You can see on the light, if it's white, it means that it's not charging. But then the pink one here and the pink one here means that they are charging. Yeah, I can see it there. And also another thing you can see is that that light on the side of the pillar is not... Yeah, he seems to charge at about 80%, whereas this car is about 50%. You can see it on that light. And then you can see on this one, oh, it's on the other side, of course, yeah. You can see it here. These are the tritium charges. You see here, I'm kind of low. Yeah, so we've been getting pretty nice and consistent high speed on this run so far. You see, consistently getting 125 kilowatts because it's nice and warm outside, around 18, 19 degrees Celsius. Yeah, so far so good. And average speed, but the average speed today, up until this point, after 500 kilometers, we still have over 100 kilometers per hour average speed. But we've been riding on the tailwind, and you can see how strong the wind is. So now we have to go back in the headwind, head and side. Shit, I'm going to blow off now. Oh, okay, so we have a little bit more time here, fortunately, because I have to charge about 70%. I go to the restroom, and I don't think we even have to clean the windscreen. Do we have cleaning stuff? You see, I keep bugging about this. We finally have a trash bin. That's fine, but where is the rest of the stuff? Like over here, where the gas pumps are. There you have cleaning for windscreens and stuff. Or actually, where is it? Okay, I don't know. I'm not sure. But okay, charging time. All right, now it's time for, since we're in Sweden, we have to get fika. Yes, this is fika, But if I had a donut, it will also be a fika. If I had a bun, it will also be fika. So what is fika? Well, fika is supposedly just a snack you have, like a cinnamon bun. Yes. So, and since we are charging right now, we are having lade fika. Well, that's just something I made up. Okay. We're getting close to Varberg now, and man, I was expecting 300 watt-hour per kilometer, but I had to slow down a little bit here because the consumption is going through the roof. So yeah, we have 33 kilometers of range left and 22 kilometers to destination, but I know that this car you can't count on getting 33, or it drops faster towards the end. So we are now down to 14%. So I'm taking it a little bit easy, just so we can make it to the fast charger. You see, oh, I don't know if you can see the wind turbines. Let me try to zoom in there. Bing, yeah, you see, we have almost, it's just too shaky. There. See that we have almost dead on headwind right now. And it's quite strong, and the wind gusts are quite strong. So I underestimated the wind a little bit, but at least from now on I will be more adjusted, so I know that I can stay a couple of extra minutes at the fast charger, so I can still hammer it on the following legs. Yes, always be calibrating. Yes, ABC. We are now back at Varberg, so as usual, remember to ABC. I like this gas station because we have cleaning equipment right next to the Ioniq chargers. Oh yes. So we actually need 2 more charging stops before we can go back home. And it's still windy here, but it's not as bad as Falkenberg or over there. Nice weather today, but not too hot and not too hot. So see, it's been 1.5 years since the last time I came here on an EV, and Sweden has slowly been progressing. I've noticed on the route that we have more and more high-power charger, and this location is one of them. Ion Clever seems to be 4 times 175 kilowatt fast chargers. Okay, that one is not in work, but they even have 200 amp CHAdeMO. So yeah, if you have a Leaf, you might be, and look here. I think you can use your credit card to pay here even. I'm not sure, but very nice. And you see the Ioniq charger is right over there. And I'm running out of time, but I will show you that Tesla has now supercharger V3s over there. I'll be testing it with a made in China Model 3 soon. Nice, 250 kilowatt from those chargers. But okay, I have to get ready now. We're gonna leave soon, again. We are now back at Spekerud. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a story about Spekerud. It's pronounced Spekerud, but I said I mispronounced it Spekerud because I had no idea, you know. And then one follower messaged me and said that, Bjørn, it's called Spekerud, not Spekerud. And he said his ears are bleeding every time he hears me mispronounce and say Spekerud. So that's why I'm gonna say Porsche and Spekerud. Porsche. We might always be trolling, yes. So we're just charging up here. There's, you see, Swedes, they're getting more and more ID4s. Nice. So yes, we're just charging up now. Next stop will be, it's called Circle K Strømstad, yes. So we have been getting pretty nice and consistent charging rates through this day. Mainly because it's nice and hot, so the battery doesn't colgate. That's fine, but let me go inside. I will show you some stuff. So it's been several hours since I had my previous meal, so I figured out that I need a little sandwich, and it was 2 for 40 at Circle K, so I had to get the rundstykke with ham and cheese and then some sandwich, which will probably keep me stuffed for a while. But I have to eat this while I'm driving, because we're almost good to go again. But suddenly some guy popped up from nowhere and he said, thank you. And then he said, here you go. I'm like, huh, what? So he gave me this. So one of my followers came over here, and it's actually a piece of salmon. I don't know if you can see it there. But I have to, you know what? I did bring fork. Yeah. So I can eat this later, maybe when I'm queuing up. Yeah, but we have to get preparing and we have to leave again. 14 minutes and we have to leave. Man, I can't wait to get over to the border so I can have my 2-hour break over there. Or actually, I heard that it's not that bad today. But yesterday, wifey and I, we waited 3.5 hours at the border. Now people are reporting that it might be not that bad, maybe 1 hour. I don't mind 1 hour, we'll see. Let's get over there. This is it, the last charging stop, and it usually happens at Strømstad. So now, these days though, it's nice and bright outside, but I've been here in the evening and it was dark and cold. But yeah, so let me show you, for you guys who don't remember how it was. It's been like this for many years now. 4 Ionti chargers. This is the old tritium charger that Ionti will stop using eventually. So whoa, that truck is quite noisy. Yeah, so four chargers. Do I need to clean the windscreen again? Ooh, I just remember now. Let's go inside. This freaking annoying fossils. They're just camping there and revving the engine for no reason. But anyway, so you see, I see that on the previous leg we spent 280 watt-hour per kilometer. On the next leg, but you see, previous leg we had some headwind, partly headwind, and was pretty fast. But at least on the next one, I'm guessing 260, and then I'm based on the distance here, and I estimate that we need to charge to about 50% plus the margin. Yeah, so maybe 50. Wait, I did the notes here. Let me check. I did the calculation. Yeah. So if I charge about 55%, then I should be safe. Yeah, I hope so. Maybe I should go 60 just to be sure. Nah, maybe I'll go 55-ish, 57 something. Yeah. So you can see here again that what I like is that, you see, throughout the day we're getting very nice and flat charging curve. Look at that. We're getting 103 kilowatt at 46%. So every time now, I only have time to go to the restroom and just pee and then grab something that I can eat while driving. But okay, but the problem I will show you now is, well, yeah, I knew about this. I know what's coming, which is that, okay, we are here, we're going back to Oslo, but here at the border, this border pass is closed. You see, it actually shows up here. Halt, closed. Okay, yeah, nice. Okay, so that one is closed. The only way into Norway is this way here. Whoa, it was showing red. It's gone. What? Huh? I was stuck here for 3.5 hours, 4 hours actually yesterday. The queue from roughly from here to here took 3.5 hours, and then past this point we had to spend another half an hour testing for COVID, wife and I. But today it doesn't seem that bad. Ooh, okay. But anyway, yeah, let's charge up a little bit more and then off we go. All right, we are now getting close to the Norwegian border. Here's the bridge. I have to take it easy. There's a little bit of baustelle over here. Whoa, there's no queue here. There's no stau here. What? Wait. Yesterday, supposedly, the stau was all the way to the bridge. Damn, look at this. Whoa, what the heck? Wait. Huh? We are over here now. Hang on. We're in the 90 zone. Yeah, I remember we got stuck right before this bridge. Wait, what? Huh? What? Wifey, are you seeing this? We got stuck here. Wifey, there was a woman. She jumped behind the barrier here to pee over here. What the heck? That's it? That's it? Maybe half an hour. Maybe 1 hour. I'd say 30 to 60 minute stau only. Ta! Oh shit. Okay, 1954. Yes, we stopped here at 1954. All right. Now we have to subtract the time afterwards. Look here. Apparently we are pulling 5 kilowatt. Okay, it's slowed down now. I think it was cooling down the battery. Yeah, inlet, look at that. 14 degrees. It was cooling down the battery like crazy. Now it's down to 2 kilowatt. That's still pretty high. Seems like the car prioritizes to cool down the battery as fast as possible after fast charging. Okay, so here's that salmon food that I got. Okay, let me see. It's like a sticky, whoa, it's some bread. There's some bread and some eggs. Nice and tasty. Thank you very much, stranger. Look at this. Right there. I noticed now. I don't know if you can see it. There you see. The police or the border control, they start guiding people earlier now. Seems like. Yeah. And that will prepare people better, so they can pass faster. Yeah, they didn't do that yesterday, and it took freaking forever, because I suspect that people didn't prepare the documents and whatever passport they need. This is it. We can now go back to the highway. We drove 1 kilometer, that's fine. There's a little bit of error in the distance, but I think if we count to 999, we'll be fine. And you see, it took almost 2 hours, 1 hour and 55 minutes. We have the 5 minutes extra that we lost with a slow drive in the Stau. I mean, yeah, so we subtract 2 hours. Let's go. We have the sun in our face, and we're about to hit the 10-hour mark now. And after 10 hours, we have traveled 925 kilometers with a consumption of 256. So we need to cover another 75 kilometers. How long is that gonna take? We shall see then. All right, let's do the countdown. 991, 992, 993, 994, 995, 996, 997, 998, 999, 999. Polizei is here. 1,000. Woo! 1,022. It was 10 hours and 35 minutes. Wow. Well, there was a police car over there. Okay, it was something else. 10 hours and 35 minutes. Oh, okay. Oh, consumption. Status. 256 watt hour per kilometer. Yeah, 256. Oh, that's a bit high. Okay. All right, that was quite refreshing to take the Swedish route again. Oh man. But anyway, if we look at the result, when we did it in the ID4, the rear-wheel drive in Norway, it took exactly the same time, 10 hours and 35 minutes. And I think we've been fair when it comes to delays and the traffic and everything. I mean, okay, maybe that 70 zone in the 120 zone south of Varberg, maybe we lost more than 5 minutes. Maybe it would have been 7 or 8 minutes, and then maybe I started a little bit slow after the COVID border test thing. So you can say, yeah, maybe if you want, you can subtract. And also, some people said that this car was under-reporting distance. So when we actually did the 999, it was actually 1,003 or 4 kilometers or something. So you can say, yes, you could subtract 5 minutes, and then this would be this will then be 10.5 hours, not 10 hours. But again, I'm not sure about this, so I think I would just set it at 10:35, and then it's up to you guys to decide whether you think it's 10:30 or 10:35, but it's pretty close. But you see that the time was exactly the same as the Norway route, and I've measured it before with it was a Model 3 Performance MC Hammer. I did the same thing that I did the Swedish route earlier, and then I did the Norway route, and it turns out that it's pretty much the same. It might be 5 minutes or maybe worst case 10 minutes slower or faster, but you see the Norway and Swedish route are pretty much the same. But in Sweden you can drive faster. We have 120 zone that you don't have in Norway, but in Norway you have better charging network, and you can then optimize the charging stops better, because you might be asking yourself, why did I stop 6 times today to charge, whereas I only stopped 4 times in the other test? Well, was it 3 or 4 times? I don't remember. But well, it was because we couldn't really do optimal charging stops, unfortunately. Maybe if I'm a ninja in Sweden, I could do it, but then I have to know all the Eon chargers and the Vattenfall chargers and the Grønn chargers, and I was just riding on the Iontis. And I think that's what will happen with
this kind of drivers, because I did see lots of Swedish ID4s in Sweden, yeah, this time. So I wonder, you know, I'm going to do the 1000 kilometer challenge with the Model 3 made in China. So I want to ask you guys, should I do it in Norway or Sweden? Because the reason why I wanted to do this car in Sweden was that we can go to Sweden now. But as you guys saw, it was a 2-hour hassle at the border. Next time it could even be 3 or 4 hours hassle of wait time. We don't know, maybe I was lucky this time. And then I asked some people in the live stream, and it was mixed. Some people want me to do the Norway route, and some people want to do the Swedish route. But eventually, once the borders open completely and we can just hammer through the borders, then I will of course go back to the Swedish route. But as for now, there is still some cumbersome waiting with the Swedish route. So that's why I want to ask you guys: should we do it the made in China car in Sweden or Norway? Which landscape do you prefer? Swedish landscape or Norwegian landscape? Because the stat thread is not super interesting anyway for the Norway and Swedish, but yeah, so I want to get you guys' opinion, and then I will decide which route I take. Yes, so I think that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.